If you'd like to see more of our videos, hit the subscribe button to stay on top of the market news. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMtrading. Today's July 20th, 2020, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the euro breaking out on the upside above that trading range of 114 finally happening. But first, let's take a look at the various markets. So there's no major economic events scheduled for today, but as the MOOC moves on, we will have some major events coming up. Now, first, looking at the currencies, like I mentioned, the euro breaking out. Will the South African rand follow? Okay, it looks like it's heading to that direction as well. And looking at the indices, the Dow Jones sells below support. NASDAQ retreats, okay, as the markets make a rotational move. Looking at the commodities, gold on the upper limit of resistance after hitting that 1797 support level. Oil steady at $40 a barrel. Now, lastly, looking at the stocks, Alcoa sells off at resistance, as we mentioned last Friday. And Amazon and Microsoft pretty much retreat, okay, the most out of all the FANG stocks. Now, coming up this week, it's a major week when it comes to stocks, because the reason is that there's a bunch of quarterly earnings this week, including IBM coming out today after the close, while Tesla, Microsoft, and Intel also have quarterly earnings this week. So very important events. But first, let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So looking at this in real time, we're looking at a 1-hour chart of the Euro USD. You see this beautiful breakout above this 114.45-ish level, and it's with a candle. So that's a bona fide breakout, okay, to the upside. Now, how much further can this go? All right, so to do this, we need to look at a daily chart. And you see the last time we hit here was at this pandemic-ish situation, okay, when the dollar kind of crumbled with the markets. Now, looking at a weekly chart, that's really the next where we could look here, is that we are flirting with the next real resistance-ish level. Now, the euro is a very choppy kind of currency, okay? It has a lot of history, it has a lot of volatility, but it also has a lot of character. And with that, it comes with, you know, having resistance levels at several intervals. So we're really hitting a previous resistance level at this 114.40-ish level right here. As you can see right there, we had this resistance and we're challenging that right now, okay? So it should be interesting if we do break above that, that will be the next real place to break out, and then we could get back to this 117.30-ish level, okay? We haven't been here since 2018, 2 years ago, okay? So that's a major correction for the dollar vis-a-vis the euro, okay? So things are actually unfolding in front of our eyes. Now, looking at the USD ZAR. Now, this is still challenging, the 1644-ish level, but it does have to break down, okay? So my resistance-ish level is this trend line. If anywhere above this 1670-ish level, 1680-ish level, I would look to actually go short in anticipation that it's going to break this 1614 as the dollar weakens. Now, jumping into gold, trading at this upper limit of 1808. Now, this one also has to break up above 1813. Might not happen today or tomorrow, but you could see we're in a bona fide trading range, at least for the past couple of weeks, okay, between this 1813 and 1790-ish level, okay? So with that said, okay, we are at that upper limit. If you are long, you might want to unload here just a little bit because, you know, we're kind of exhausting the move. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, okay, breaking below this 26,528, which was our breakout level last week. Now, this is all anticipation of these major companies coming out with earnings this week, including IBM, Tesla, Microsoft, Intel. These are major companies, okay, major components, especially Microsoft, which has been leading the market higher. So the fact that it's selling off here is quite natural. Now, looking at the NASDAQ, also sold off, but not as aggressively. Okay, we're only about 500 points away from our all-time highs relatively to what we've retreated to, okay, and how much we've gone up. Okay, this is just a very mild retreatment. Okay, now looking at Apple, okay, still very strong, just down about 10 points, 15 points from its all-time highs. Amazon is the only one that's really breaching their moving average here at 29.56, below that 3,000 level, which is an important psychological level. Now, jumping into Microsoft, this one retreated the most, okay? As it hit this 215, we retreated down to 201. Now, this $200 range is going to be a support level, okay? So very important. Now, remember, we went from 135 in the Microsoft from March 18th to $215 in July 13th. Okay, so in a span of about 3 months, we've, gone up almost double of what we were. All right, so the fact that we're retreating here right before earnings is very, very into consideration. Okay, now looking at Alcoa, which is the last one, retreated nicely at that resistance-ish level at 1354. So this really traded very nicely last Friday. Not a big move, okay, but for a summer retreat, not bad. Okay, so as the week continues, I think we'll have more volatility because these earning reviews are coming out. So you do want to scale down if you are trading the stocks. Now looking at the ones that are really to highlight is obviously the euro versus the USD as it's getting stronger day by day. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.